Hello students, in this class we are going to discuss one more named reaction of aldehydes and ketones, that is Clemmensen reduction. Clemmensen reduction, and this reaction involves the reduction of carbonyl group, that is a C double bond O group of aldehydes and ketones to the CH2 group. Here we can write the carbonyl group, the carbonyl group of aldehydes and ketones, is reduced to CH2 group. The carbonyl group, that is the C double bond group of both aldehydes and ketones, is reducing to CH2 group on treatment on treatment of these aldehydes and ketones with zinc amalgam. Zinc amalgam, we can write like this: ZnHg and concentrated HCl. Concentrated HCl. This reaction is called as Clemmensen reduction. Okay, for this we can write the general reaction, the carbonyl group, that is a C double bond O group. Here it may be either of aldehydes or it may be of ketones. Okay, this carbonyl group can be reduced to the CH2 group by treating it with zinc amalgam in presence of concentrated hydrochloric acid, and here we will get water also as a byproduct. Okay, then coming to the particular examples, we can write CH3 C double bond O H. What it is? Acetaldehyde, or otherwise I will write like this: CH3 C double bond O H. Acetaldehyde. Correct. When this acetaldehyde is treated with zinc amalgam in presence of concentrated hydrochloric acid, we will get CH3. This C double bond O group is there, na? It will converted into CH2 and H. It becomes CH3. Correct. CS3 CH2H CS3. It is ethane. Okay. Or we can take another example for ketones: CH3 C double bond O CS3, acetone. When acetone is treated with zinc amalgam in presence of concentrated hydrochloric acid CH3, this CO group will be converted into CH2, CH3 plus H2O. Okay, this is what propane. Correct. Then coming to the reaction mechanism, mechanism of this Clemmensen reduction. See, this is our carbonyl group. When the zinc amalgam is added to this one, we know that the zinc is a metal which is having two lone pairs of electrons, and this zinc can donate those two lone pairs of electrons to the electrophilic carbon of the carbonyl group. Okay, it will donate two electrons here. It will donate two electrons to this one, and these pi bond electrons will now move towards oxygen. Correct. And this zinc will go out as Zn2 plus. And here we can write C single bond O minus minus. Here both on carbon and oxygen negative charge will appear. Here carbon is getting negative charge because it is getting 2 electrons from the zinc, okay, and this oxygen is getting negative charge because it is getting pi bonded electrons on it. Then when it is treated with 2 moles of concentrated hydrochloric acid, here these two H pluses are there, na? Two H pluses will now add to these two negatively charged atoms, carbon and oxygen, and here we will get CHOH, correct? Here one hydrogen will get attached, and here also one hydrogen will get attached. And when it is treated with one more molecule of an hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, the lone pairs of electrons which are present on this oxygen will now drag this hydrogen, and here the Cl will go as a Cl minus, and we will get carbon, hydrogen, O H2. After adding this hydrogen to this one, here we will get OH2, and this oxygen will get a positive charge because now it is having 3 bonds, and therefore it will get a positive charge. And this oxygen, being more electronegative as compared to the carbon, is having positive charge, means it becomes unstable, and to get stability it will drag these bonded pairs of electrons towards itself and go out from the reaction as a water. Here we will have a loss of water molecule, okay. And in the next step, here we have only the single bond carbon with hydrogen and positive charge, correct? This one here we have. This will now again treated with, here this zinc will also donate these 2 electrons to this carbon, and after the donation of 2 electrons it will go out from the reaction as a Zn2 plus, and this carbon will now get a negative charge. See, carbon, hydrogen with negative charge, okay. And this when treated with one more molecule of hydrochloric acid, this negatively charged carbon will drag this hydrogen as a proton H plus, and the Cl will go out as a Cl minus, and here we will have CH2. Already one hydrogen is there, and when it is abstracting this hydrogen we will get CH2, that is a reduced form of a carbonyl compound. This is the reaction mechanism for Clemenson's reduction, okay. See first what happens when these carbonyl compounds are treated with zinc amalgam. The zinc will donate a pair of an electrons to the carbon, and here both carbon and oxygen will get a negative charge. When this is treated with an acid, that is HCl, both the negative charges will get protonated, okay. When it is treated with one more molecule of an hydrochloric acid, the oxygen will abstract this proton, and in next step it will go out as a H2O. Dehydration will takes place by forming positive charge on the carbon. Why? Because the carbon is having now only 3 bonds, okay. And here when this positively charged carbon is treated with one more molecule of zinc amalgam, the zinc will donate here also 2 electrons to this carbon, and this carbon will get a negative charge, okay. And this negative charge carbon, when treated with one more molecule of an hydrochloric acid, this carbon will abstract the proton and forms CH2, the reduced form of this carbonyl group, okay. This is the reaction mechanism for Clemenson's reduction. Now take down the assignment question. Assignment question. Write the products. For CH3, CH2, C double bond OH, okay. when it is treated with a zinc amalgam in presence of hydrochloric acid, we will get what? Please write down the product for this one. And for B, for aromatic ketone, acetophenone. Acetophenone, when treated with a zinc mercury amalgam in presence of concentrated hydrochloric acid, what product we will get? Okay, these two are the assignment questions, and solve these two. Thank you.